Good afternoon. I have no music yet because I am 2 minutes behind schedule. Whoops. Where are we? Where is my channel? Where is my video playlist? And royalty-free music for backdrop. I really want to shuffle though because I would prefer not. Oh, there we go. My brain is getting the entire thing stuck in my head. Today is April the 22nd, 2020. There's a lot going on in the world, and this is my little 1.5 hour not being part of the world. So, escape and make, I guess. Made some tea. It's rose tea. I really am sad that I drank all of my my other stuff, but this stuff's not bad. Eucalyptus was what I was drinking before. With lemon juice and manuka honey. It's tasty. Alright, so I think I'm just going to keep pushing through this project, and oh! Hello, I'm doing great. How are you doing? I am going to paint today, I think, and maybe, just maybe, I can make it through the rest of this particular piece, at least the base painting, and then I can start in with acrylics. So she's coming along nicely. For those of you that don't know, this is one of my daughters, and I don't know if you can really see 100%. What I want to do is I want to have 2 grid samples done. I'm taking advantage of this isolation thing to do a couple of samples and actually maybe finish them, or at least get them to a point where I can so yeah, that's the rose tea from, oh, but it seems like my tea bag has split a little bit, but that's okay. I'd like to get some of the samples done for my 9s to 12s now, while I might actually get that stuff done. Because in class we're getting distracted constantly, and this should be, if I can focus on one thing at a time, something I can get done. But that's the one that I'm going to do of that daughter, and then the other one will be a little pink tutu of her when she was little. And then between the two of them, I'll have samples and something that they can remember I did about them as well. It's the nice thing about doing art stuff during this time of isolation, right? It's something that can... Oh, yum. Jealous. Haven't had lunch yet, but I'm thinking that the quesadillas that my husband made a little while ago will be really tasty when I'm done painting. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Where are we? String blue. Am I going to work up again, or am I going to work down? I think I should work up. 1 dash. 1 dash, 1 dash, 1 dash. Let's put these in the water cup for now, soak them a bit, and get rolling on 1 dash 2. Or wait, 20 dash 2. 20 dash 2 is here. Okay. I actually replaced all of my water and there's already fuzzies in it, so there's that. I love watching watercolors when you first touch the brush into the water and it just kind of bleeds out. It's always neat to watch. So let's go with a little bit of blue, a little bit of the yellow, a little bit more blue, yeah. In that range anyways, maybe a little bit of brown too, a little bit more blue, there we go. And let's go over here, 1 dash 3, or 20 dash 3, oops, this is 19, it should be 19 that I'm working on right now. Alright, so 19, and this one's down here. Let's see now, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but it'll come eventually, so just roll with it. Okay, we need to focus on just those 4 squares right now. Really, I should not be focusing on 4 squares, I should be focusing on 1, but here we are. A little bit more blue. Yeah, taking the time to do things that we often feel like we don't have enough time to do should be. It's one of the things that I'm hoping that I can take from this. Although I'm still having trouble doing that because, well, none of this is really easy. It is not a normal situation, as it were. More blue. And what number are we at here? 19 dash 3. So that's here. And then it just barely goes over there. 4 dash goes. Alright. Don't mind me if I get distracted and just can't paint. Don't talk for a little bit because that just happens every so often. Happened in class, still happens here. But yeah. Okay, so we're at 18 dash 1 and 2. 18 dash 1, 18 dash 2 has blue and pop. That would be cranberry ginger ale that's still there. And a little bit more of that, a little bit of the brown. There we are. And that's gonna go there, all the way over here. And then a little bit more of the yellow. Hey, Dakota. And this is a nice break away from doing the mark books because that's what I was working on before. And I gotta tell you, that is not the most exciting part of my day, but necessary, so. Not my favorite time of year in general. I hate report card season. It was nice in uni when it was just a pass-fail or a midterm final. And That's what I try to model my marks after, is in preparation for that, but it doesn't make it easier. You guys are not university students yet at that point. Not even ready for that, but alright. This is the most I have ever gotten done on a grid in preparation for classes. The most, by far. I have never gotten this much done on a grid. Not as a sample anyways, I mean when I was in school, I guess, but 17-1, 17-2 gets darker. 17-2, it's got some blue in it, along with the brown. A little bit more of that. And still can't use oils even though I'm home because kids and fumes. So that won't be a thing that I use as a top coat for this, but it's definitely, as my kids get older, something that I can start thinking about. Probably not with Asher, but maybe the water-soluble oils, I don't know. The kids haven't gotten into a batch of paint for a long time, so. But I still want to set up my studio, just haven't. Maybe when report card marks are done, I'll be able to find some time to go down to my basement studio area and work on it. Okay, 16 dash. Okay, what's 17 dash was that? Yeah, we're just gonna soften that though. And hopefully that'll work out. And let's go in with 16. 16-2. Same blues and yellows and dark blue and dark brown. And leave that out, a little bit more of the blue. Yeah, there we are. And a little bit more of that reddish brown. There we go, that's the color that I'm wanting. Okay, 16-3. How far over is that? Almost halfway. Okay. Almost halfway, that's not halfway. Which means this is just a little too far over. That's fine. Okay, a little bit more water. Let that bleed. And not gonna fuss too much about patterns right now because, do you have your goldfish, Dakota? I don't know if you do or not. If that's still in the classroom, then no, you would have picked that up, right? I hope you have that to work on because it was coming along quite nicely. It is hard to work on those sort of things in school because you have, oh, I don't know, 8 million other things on the go when you're in classes. We still have as many things right now, I think. I think it's just a little more, we can ignore more things now than we do when we're in class, which is good and bad. Means that we can avoid things, or at least I avoid things. I don't know if other people are too. I'm pretty sure they are though. And we can focus on things that are either good or bad. Lots of bad stuff in the news these days, but it would be nice if we can spend a little bit of time doing this sort of thing each day just to create some semblance of positivity in our little sections of the world. And it shuts off the news for a little bit, honestly. So, oh no, it did change. Okay, something just updated here. I don't know, I probably got an email that I should check, but I don't feel like it at the moment. I can go a little bit more blue and brown in that area. Just because I think it's there. 15, but not too much, maybe a little bit more blue. Yeah, there we go. Just a little bit. And let that bleed around a little bit, and then move up to 14 dash. And we're back in tool. Okay, this can go up here, and then that one goes up here. Oh, how far up does it go? Okay, it goes almost to the top. Okay, and then goes down, and then it goes so close to that edge. Okay. And it should have more blue in there probably, but a little bit more of that in there. Yep, a little bit more brown. There we go. In that range. I'll take a little bit of the blue and I'll add that out afterwards. This area is going to be pretty dark, so when I go over top with the darker shades, I want these colors to pull back into the browns. And that's less mixing I have to do with the acrylics later on, so this is kind of like an outline that allows me to shortcut later. So just forward planning. Even though I'm not a huge planner, it is enjoyable to know that there are some things I won't have to do if I take care of them early enough. Okay, I need to mix a skin tone again for that little area right there. Underneath, and there's another little bit of skin that's on the top of that one, right about here. But very watery. So that the blues of the fabric kind of bleed into it a little bit. I don't know how everybody's keeping. I hope you're all kind of still staying active doing stuff, because that's one of the hardest things I'm finding is if my students in my health class had not told me that I should definitely be going out for walks, I wouldn't be. I'd still be sitting here each day and just doing like not a lot of movement. So hopefully everybody has a way that they can get outside and get some sunshine. Looks like the sun's finally coming out here. I don't know what it's like for everybody else all over the place, but it's kind of a grayish day out there earlier, and it looks like we've got the sun back again. Okay, let's move up one. Okay, and that one goes around like that, I think. Yeah. Right up into that bit up there. Alright. Number 4-13. 4-13 is mostly going side. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. 4-13 is mostly going sideways. Let's get a little bit of that white cleaned off so we can pull some of that back in. Where's my paper towel at? Again. Wipe that paint down. I should just be using the white paper, but whoop. Oops, do as I say, not as I do. What are we at here? We are at 13-4, right? Yeah. That's why I should be using the white of the paper, so it doesn't turn green. Oops. Oh well, it'll make a decent shadow when I get the other stuff on it. Okay, 13-5. Ugh. So much tulle. Alright. These first go down. I'm glad you have 8 million projects. I'm finding that if I focus on the same one for a couple days in a row, it's helping me stay focused. And it's giving me a schedule and a pattern, which is beneficial. Okay, where are we going now? I'm going to keep going with the tool and just get it over with. I should. She's coming. Again, I never thought I would get quite this much done. Maybe I should you know what I'm going to do? I am going to block out a 4-hole. I don't have scissors. Where are my scissors? Oh no, my children have borrowed my scissors. Okay, there. Okay. Oh, I found some phone cases too I want to decorate. Lots of stuff to do. I'm thinking some bedazzled ones. I have some Swarovski crystals and things that I could. Alright. Let's see. So I'm going to put a hole that's 4x4 instead so I can focus a little bit less detailed, but still focus. And we'll see if that helps for sectioning it. Square by square is how you can do it. If you're afraid of making it wrong, Currie wants to be fast, and I want to shortcut a little bit, so I'm going 4x4 just to speed up the process just a touch. And I have my acrylics ready to go. I'm just feeling optimistic today, even though it took me like an hour and a half and I didn't even realize where time went last time. But okay, do not look at the rest of the picture, Mrs. Currie. Okay. So where I'm going to start, 18 dash, what number are we at? 5. 18-5. 18-5 and 18-6 is 18-5. So that's there right there. I don't know if I want to start there. Kind of have no choice, what do I? Okay, 18 dash. How about we go 19 then? 19-5 or 19-20? 19 and 20-5. I need to cut a little bit more off that part. Just a little bit off the side. Sounds like I'm cutting hair, but not too much. Where are we? Oh, my ruler is landing on me. Okay. So we're going to go with not putting the paper onto the wet paint. That's not something I should be doing. Is that all wet? That's all wet. Okay. So where are we at? 20-5. 20 and 19-5. 19, 20-5. Now, how I'm going to make this even simpler for myself. Where's some more black paper? I don't think I have any more black paper. No, you know what I do. Oh, 2 seconds. Okay. I'm not going to cut this paper out because it's nice drawing paper, but I have a little bit of junk here that is essentially black paper, and I have some black sketch paper here. On this side where it's wet still. 19 and 20-5. There's my masking tape. Just to get it to stay still. And 19-5. There we go. 19 and 20-5. There we go. And I'm going to put this right here, and then I can just go up from there. So, let's block it all off so that I have no choice but to do it properly, right? Okay, so there's my 19 and 20. And I want to get the lines in because the feet are in a weird angle. Oh, now I can't find my brush. Of course I can't. I set everything up and I can't find it. There we go. It's not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday I was having all sorts of difficulty finding brushes and doing basically everything. Okay, so we've got just the side of a little bit more of the dark brown. And a little bit of the darker blue. Let's see if we can't make a nice dark shade. A little bit of red. That's not bad there. Alright, so we are in 20. If I crop that, we are just about right about there. Maybe a little bit more red. Okay, so there we go. And then we go the one above. 19 is upside up, and it doesn't quite touch the edge, and this one goes a little bit further over, but it's all pretty light after that. And then we can go in with a little bit of a yellowy orange. Oh, where's my palette? There it is. Right underneath the tea that I'm gonna use to spill my water, it looks like. Okay, so we've got 5 and 6. Do I need any more of that one before I move on? 5 and 6 - 19 and 20. 5 and 6 - 19 and 20. Yeah, I do. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna go 6 - 19. There's that bit there, and that actually is going to go into that color right there, I think. And down. And a little bit more of this ochre here. And a little bit more of the red right above it. A little bit of this red over here, but I want more of an orange over there, so we'll just take a little bit more of that too. Soften that out a little bit. Too much water. Too too much water. Let that dry a bit. And what are we at? On the side of the 19 square eraser. I did not put things in quite the right spots. Where is a regular eraser? Is that a regular eraser? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so it's kind of trying to sketch in where feet should go, and I didn't quite put them in the right spots, so still relying on my Stedler pencils. We are going to go in with a little bit of an orangey over here to the right of 19. That's kind of goes all the way up. Yeah, it does. Okay. Now I can bleed out over here a little bit as well. And then from there, I can soften that up. And pull that down a little bit. And then underneath it is where it gets a little bit darker. Right, right. Okay. A little bit more of the ochre sort of red. Yeah. At the bottom of that spot and down. But not that much. So just wash that out a little bit. Just a bit. Still too much water over there, but I can define that a little bit better when I move. Nope, not going to go that direction, going up. Remember? That's what I was doing. It was going up. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Okay, so we got that brownish color again. A little bit of the red. And in 5-18. 5-18, we've got, I have to go in sets of 4, shouldn't I? 5-18 and 17, yep. Here we are. Okay, so 5-17 has got a brown up here. That's more of a dark. Okay, let's just scribble it in anyways. Okay, and then that goes down. Right almost to the edge, because that's where it connects out over here. And then there's that little bit that goes up. And I need a blue in there as well. So I'm just going to extend that a little bit so that it moves into the skin. And I'm going to add that in there, and then we're going to pull the blue, and the brown again, and the blue, and the brown, a bit of red, blue, brown. I think I've said it before, there are certain shades of red, blue, and brown that will make a natural black. But you need the right shades, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay, that's pretty much close on. Alright. There we are. I have to use a little bit more water now that I know where my lines are sort of going to be. Just go up a little bit. Okay, let's go up a little bit then. swing clear. Oh. Strangest thing doing this stuff online instead now. It's really, really odd. It's a little more yellow in those sections. Oh, not that yellow. Okay. A little bit pumpkin though. A little bit pumpkin. And this side goes up here. And then a little bit more red near the outer edge. And a little bit more red over here. And then we will go in with the lighter version of that over here. Let that a little bit. Go over with a peach afterwards, so I still have a little bit of yellow undertones. Probably should have erased that pencil before, but again, acrylic's gonna make it not matter eventually, so meh. And I've always kind of been one to like seeing under drawings. Not really in my work so much as in other people's work, but I do appreciate seeing it in other people's work. Alright, that same yellowy shade is up top of this side. Not that yellow. Oh, yeah, that is way too orange. Okay, let's pull some of the towel. And what do we got? What do we have left? Yeah, that's closer. Okay. Too much pigment on the brush. And then I can go over with, oh. It's asking me if I still am here. At least YouTube is not telling me that there's no video. And that's why it won't. It's telling me today I have an excellent connection. I guess my Wi-Fi is doing better. There should be a little bit more of a red on the sides. Let's pull some red and just plop it into place. Whether I use it all. Alright. Now let's go in with the white. That I shouldn't be using really because the white of the paper should suffice, but look at me ignoring that, hey? A little bit more red in those spots, but probably not that much red. Okay. Oh, that's where the toe is. That part's good. Now I gotta soften up this part over here with a little bit of red too. Not that much red. Close. Close. Yep. There we go. It's kind of the color I want to stay. And then a little more of that red with that other darker shade, and then we can go in here. Oh, that part's not not supposed to go like that. Okay, that's supposed to go straight across. That's why I was supposed to get rid of those pencil lines, right? Let's go back in with the whites and cheat it a little bit. Pull that back out. So I know later on not to put a band there. A little more white. I should probably have my temper out for this actually, because it's just gonna give a little bit more of a chalky fill. But right now that's not what's happening, I guess. Okay. This one's gonna go down. There we go. Oops, too much. Wait for it to dry. Oh, almost dipped in my tea. Whoops. Hey, McKenna. Okay, this is going to keep going up. Whew. Yeah, I can honestly say this is more grid than I have ever gotten done in the entirety of time that I have been working there. Usually I get about a third done, and it's never to the point that I can actually start going over with pencil crayon. But this time, I'm actually getting some stuff done. Yay! Let's see now. I will be right back. Back with my T-top up. Yay. Oh. Oils will work way better. Your blend will be better, but you have to try not to overblend. Okay. So, like, I prefer oils, personally. But I'm not sure if sometimes you get a lot of gray if you just overblend and blend and blend. So, well, I hear crying kids. We're gonna turn the music up a little bit and keep painting. Let's turn and work on the next 4. Hey, just keep going. We are probably, what are we at? Further than 2/3 of the way through, anyways, that's for sure. So let's put some water over here. Let's try not to get that in the paint. And let's move up to 15, 16, 5, and 6. 15, 16, 5, and 6. Where are we? 15, 16. Oh, great. Maybe I'll just do 2 lines at a time for this next bit. I think that might be better. So 15. 15, and where's my 5 and 6? 15, 16, 5 and 6. Ugh. I don't want to do this part. Ugh. This is not looking like an enjoyable part. Okay. Alright. No, we're not going to put it there. That's not going to work. 15, 16. Man, I don't want to do this bit. Okay, 15, 16. If I put it there. No. What if I put it... Now that that bit's all dry. There. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Okay. So now if I fold that part up. Oh, we're glitching. 15, 16. Oh, crisis has been averted. I don't hear any more tears. Yay. Ugh. I don't know if you guys have any young girls in the house, but I tell you, every time, and it has nothing to do with them being my children, of course, but there's always some kind of drama. Always, always, always. Totally nothing to do with them being my kids. Oh, hey, you know what? For a first shot at the color, that's not that far off. Let's just go in with the... Okay, so it's going to go straight that way, right? Yep. I'm going to let that bleed down into the bottom ones, let the colors blend. And then I'm going to go up here. I think I should probably move that over though. No, my square is not where I think it is. Okay, my square is not where I think it is. Okay, there. There's my square. Okay, so I am pretty close there. And we'll pull the skin there. A little bit there. And now we'll go with the dark. Not that much paint. Okay, I think I should erase that bit. Now, while I still can, stuff in the paint or whatever. Wait till it dries. Just brushed away a little bit, and let's see now. We got 5, 15. I think. And goes this way. Oh, too much paint. Too much, too much, too much. There we go. Now back to that flesh tone. There, a little bit red. Oh, too much red. A little bit more yellow. Oh, that's close. Okay, that's really close. Let's see, a little bit more water. Should probably not be using that water, but that's okay. We will switch that out. No. Oh, is that yellow anywhere else? I'd like to bring it back into play, because now over here makes more sense. A little bit more of the pink color now. Where's my palette? Oh, just about spilled stuff everywhere. Little less, little less. There we go. And move back down. Okay, where are we at now? we are at another dark spot. So blue, red, more blue, and brown. There we go. And then we're gonna go up in this spot right here. Okay, so part of 15-5 goes all the way up to here. Yeah. And then it goes all the way down. It goes up. It goes down. And it goes up. Definitely need more. Okay. Leaned back too fast, whacked my head on my shelf. That's great stuff. Not very hard, obviously, otherwise you would have heard a thud. Probably would have broken something. There we go. Go over that with the white, and it should create a good shadow for underneath where fabric goes. Fingers crossed. And figure out where those toes are supposed to be. Move back down here and move these toes down because I had to go over too far. But these ones are right. These ones are wrong. But these ones are where I was kind of shortcutting. So if I go with what's in the actual middle and work my way out, I should be okay. Alright, 2, 3. Do I have enough time to get one leg done? Possibly. The leg feels really fat, but it's right. It's 3 squares across. 1, 2, 3. It's just really foreshortened. There's a Mantegna. Picture of Jesus where they used to enlarge, like if something is going away from you, it's supposed to be smaller, right? But they had Christ descended from the cross, and then the head of Christ was farther away, but they didn't want to be disrespectful, so you couldn't make Jesus's head smaller, so they actually enlarged it. And if you look this picture up, it is strange how you know his head's too big, but he didn't really have a choice. He had to do it that way. Excuse me. Let's see. I should probably check that email that I think came through not long ago. Oh, what we got? Official Star Wars backgrounds released for use with video calls. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's not really news. What else do I have to... What do we got? Nothing. I thought I heard an email go off, but apparently not. How many more squares do we think I can get done? Do we think I can get a couple more squares done over? Don't get in the way. Should I go work on that foot, or should I go work over here? Probably over here. But it's not quite dry yet. Maybe I should move up. I don't want to do those things. Shouldn't matter if I want to do them, right? Okay, so what do we have? 13 and 14. 13 and 14 dash 5 and 6. 13, 14, 5, 6. 13, 14, 5, 6. 5, 6. 5, 6, right? Yep. And then 13, 14. Wow, it's all blue stuff. That's just fantastic. I don't like the blue stuff. Okay. Let's see what we got. $13 and $14 and $5 and $6. Should probably not have the palette part be the part that's causing the shadow. Let's just go like that. 13, 14, 5 and 6. 13, 14, 5 and 6. Focus, Currie. We have half an hour left. 20 minutes. Pretty sure if you focus, you can at least get these ones done, right? Right. Okay. Focus, focus, focus. 14, 5, and 6. Oh my gosh, so mathy. Oh, it's almost like two are like necessarily interrelated. But alright, let's go here. Perfect. Okay, so we got 13, 14, 5, and 6. That square is not perfect and it's driving me crazy. Let's see if I can't clean up the edges of it just a little bit. Even if it's a little too large, but at least my edges are straight. Can't actually see the squares properly if it keeps moving on. 13, 14, 5, 6. That's a little bit better. Not really, but it's closer anyways. Alright. There we go. Let's get rid of that bit right there. It's floating over top, so it's not casting another shadow. And we've got 13, 14, 5, and 6. Okay. Focus, focus, focus. Can do this. Push through. Okay. 13, 14, 5, 6. Oh. There's just so much blue. Okay. Let's just take a little bit of the yellow though. No, too much yellow. Okay, so we're gonna go across. And then we're gonna go down. Right to there. Right to there. Right to there. Alright. Okay, go up here. Okay, there's skin tone up here in this corner. Not that much of it though. Okay. 13, 14, and 6. The third and up here, but no, it needs to have a little bit of red in there, and yeah, that's gonna have to be in there. A little bit out, and a little bit out. It goes down into that purpley sort of color, and then there's another one of those up here. That with the blue, with the red up here. Triangle sort of shape. And then we got one more shadow that goes down here. And one more shadow that's connected to that one down there, I'm guessing. Okay, and then one more shadow that's connected down there. And that shadow's kinda lighter, but it's still there. Okay. And it should have a little bit more blue and red in it. Okay. A little bit more blue, a little bit more red. It should go all the way up. And I should touch this part right up here. And probably a little bit more blue afterwards, but we'll get to that. There should be a little bit more of that over here. Let's just wash that a bit so it's a little lighter. And go over with the lights later, but this part down here is skin toned. The blue here. Blue? No. Too much. Too much. Too much. There we go. Close. should be dark over here. And there should be skin over here. Okay. That dark part. The blue with the red with the brown, but more blue and red. More blue and red should be over here. At the bottom of 13. At the bottom of 13. Yeah. And bleeding down into alright, now some flesh tone. That's not clean water though. Okay, well, this is cleaner water and I don't really feel like stopping right at this point. So I'm fairly close to being. So maybe let's pull this water. There's a little red underneath there anyway, so how perfect is that? Alright. Let's use this water. Just take the brushes out of there. And alright. See, now we've got 13, 14. Top of 5 and 6 is fill that in right now. And then let's fill in this bottom part right now too. There we go. A little bit of purplish up there. Let's just pull a bit of that color off. I want that purplish to go up top, but I won't do that yet. I need a little bit of the skin color up here. And, oh no, that's not dark enough. There we go. And not red enough. Now, let's just add a little bit more of that blue, some of those little bits that come down. Not that much. Oops. Too much. Okay, that much. That's better. Okay, so let's just take a little bit now. There we go. Dab, dab, dab. Happy little tool. Happy little trees. Oh. I'll darken that little bit a little bit. That little bit a little bit. Yeah. At least I'm wording better than I was yesterday. I couldn't word it all. It's fabulous. Let's get darker when I go over to the sides. Because I want these colors eventually to be fairly bold. Because if I'm putting actual tulle over top of it, then they have to be pretty bright. Oh, 13, look at your grid. Gosh. Oh, I'm worse than any of you guys have ever been. Okay, there's a little bit of a pink there. In the top corner, it's a little pink. It is so much easier and more straightforward very often to just not use a grid, but it is definitely a skill that will benefit you if you do it. It'll benefit me by doing it. Definitely increases levels of focus for sure. Just because something's difficult doesn't mean it's not worth doing. Right? Okay, where is that one? I feel like that should be a little softer. Okay, 13, 14. I'm still at 13, 14. And there should be little bits of that skin color inside of this part. Just bits. Tons, but bits. All the way through it, actually. There we are, which probably means there should be some over here too. There we go. Alright. I think we're pretty close to being done what we're going to be done today. No? That was only 10 minutes. Okay. Alright. How far am I going to get? Move over. Maybe. I'm going to fix all of that whole bodysuit part. Okay. Should I start from the bottom and work my way up? Or where am I going here? I feel like I want to go... No, I have to fill in the watercolors before I can do anything else, right? Right. Go from the top. Go from the bottom. Go from the bottom. That's what. But we need to wait for some drying. Okay. Where are we at? Where are we at? Let's see now. And this should be fine. I feel like I should definitely be working from the bottom up. From here. Or maybe I'll start someplace in the middle. Let's see what we got. We got an edge that needs to get softer over here. That's what we got to start. It also needs more of that kind of purpley color in it. Not that much. Woo. That was too much. Needs a little bit more of the red. I'll go back in with that later, I think. But there's definitely a purple in there. And 12. That's where her little hand's gonna be. So, no cheating though, right? Can't cheat. It's gonna end on the 13. So that's where the skin color is gonna have to go. So we're just gonna put a little bit of it in there. And then there's a little bit, goes all the way over here. It goes right up into that section right there. It goes right here. Right? Close. Yeah, close. Okay. So that's number 12 dash. Where's the arm? 12 dash. 12 dash 8. 8 dash 12 is right here. So that's where that happens. Okay. Okay, let's see now. Let's do a little bit more of the red. Yeah, and a little bit more of the white. And that's where we're going to put that, right? 12, 11. This is supposed to come down and over. that goes down and up, and that goes all the way to the top of that part, and right to the edge, and that goes down and down. All right, so that's kind of where that all goes. Let's just wash it a little bit with a little bit of the flesh tone, because I think that's really all I'm going to have time to get to today. I don't think I can do another set of 4. But okay, 13 doesn't go all the way down. 13 goes over, but it's blocked by fabric for parts of it, so let's make it kind of bluey in there, and then it blends into this part, which also has that skin color in it. But if I kind of tie all that together right now, then it'll mix later on. Maybe? Maybe. We don't know. Okay, so let's just put some down anyways. Your chubby little thighs. And then the tool will go over top of this as well. And it starts at, where is it? Where's that? There's a V at 14 dash, what number is that? 14-7. 14-7 has a V. Fabric goes up, so it goes down here. Yep, there we go, that matches. That V goes down into 15, and then it goes over and into that. Alright. And that's kind of where the fabric is overlapping it. But that V should be way darker, right? Yeah. A little more yellow. Definitely a little bit more of the white. And we will just fill all the stuff in with that skin color so it's done, and then I'll go square by square tomorrow. This side over here gets a little bit lighter, but all of this stuff is kind of filled in with that flesh tone. Of course it stopped again. Why wouldn't that stop again? Oh, wait, where's the V? No. No? That's not quite what happens there. Okay, so 14, 15. 14 has the V that goes down. Okay, no, we were right. Okay, let's see. Take some more of that. Fill that all in. Red, yellow, red, yellow, a little more red. Not that much red. I don't know why I can't just stop adding too much red. It's like toxic. Okay, so this whole side of the leg needs to be fairly dark. For her chunky little thighs there. And we'll just blend that all in a little bit. And it goes down and then gets lighter as it goes across, but there's a pretty distinct shadow that goes that way. That to bleed out a little bit, and then that should be a good starting point. There's a little bit more in here of that shade, a little bit more over here. This is all pretty peachy. That should be softer. That should be redder over here, but it's a good starting point. This side over here is very light, so we'll just put water there and let that bleed around a bit. And then we will go back in with the toes and do that bit by bit. We need a little bit of that blue though if we're gonna just kind of say where that fabric is. 13, 14, so 13 goes across. There's a bit of fabric there. And let's see now, go up in here, and there's fabric there. There's fabric that drops down there as well. Too much water. Okay, there we go. Now that's going to go down that way. That's going to go down here. And that's going to go here. That's where everything kind of is. And then this is very dark in here. Should I take a dark shade right now? Probably. Where are they? Okay, but I need a little bit more of that. Okay, the blue, no, not that color, plus the red, plus the brown equals what's in here. Ish. And then it doesn't go out much, it's just a shadow there. That goes into the hand. And then there's a little bit more of that over here, so let's just take some of that coloring and add it over here just to remind myself. And there's definitely a ton of that shadow over here. And there's definitely tons of it on this side here, but we'll get to that. And soften all this stuff up now while we're thinking. No, I'm going to have to do that with acrylic. I'm going to have to do that with paint, not water paint. But I think we are, oh, I'm so close to having all the colors filled in. And then I can start going over with acrylics, and then I will start going over with probably some dry pastels and stuff just to kick it up a notch and mix up the materials, and then last but not least, a little bit of fabric. So we'll see. We will see, and then outsides I think I'm just going to paint them black actually, instead of cropping it. We'll see. That is for another time, and until next time, until tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll get my studio done tonight. Maybe I won't. If I do, we will be at a bigger table and I will be able to just rotate my picture instead of having to like adjust and curl and do all that sort of stuff. So we'll see what we can do to create an environment that allows a little bit more spreading out. But for now, I will say, let's just close this off. For now, we will say see you tomorrow, and where are we here? I'm gonna type it because I do that every time. So why change now? Okay, so see you tomorrow, folks. Have a happy... Oh, I'm not typing. Wow, that's brilliant. See you tomorrow, folks. Have a happy Wednesday. There. Oh, wait. Smiley face. Alright. So I will see you guys soon, and good luck with your paintings, and try and, you know, if there's one thing you can catch up on each day, then that might just be enough, right? And we will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.